Dream, 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 dream. Do you remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Because they remember you. George Lopez?
I don't believe we've met.
I'm Mr. Electric.
Guys, why do we dream? I mean, seriously, what could be the purpose of these bizarro machinations of our subconscious mind, twisting and distorting memories and aspects of our lives roughly 7 times a night? Well, let's try to get to the bottom of that, shall we? Have you ever woken up from a dream and wondered where it came from? Maybe you dreamed about being chased through a city you've never visited. Maybe an old friend suddenly appeared in a completely unrelated situation. Or perhaps you experienced one of those bizarre dreams where the rules of reality seem to disappear entirely. For centuries, people have tried to understand dreams. Ancient civilizations believed dreams were messages from gods. Sigmund Freud argued they revealed hidden desires buried in the unconscious mind. Modern neuroscience has often viewed dreams as a byproduct of brain activity during sleep. But what if dreams are neither random or mysterious messages from another realm? What if they are actually reflections of who we are and what we experience in daily life? A new study published in Communication Psychology provides some of the strongest evidence yet that dream content is shaped by both our personalities and our real-world experiences. Using artificial intelligence to analyze thousands of dream reports, researchers uncovered patterns that help explain why different people dream differently, and how major events can leave their mark on our sleeping minds. One challenge in dream research has always been data. Most dream studies involve relatively small numbers of participants and rely on researchers manually reading and categorizing dream reports. This makes it difficult to identify large-scale patterns. To overcome this problem, researchers assembled an impressive data set. They collected more than 3,300 reports from over 200 participants across a period of 4 years. These reports included both descriptions of dreams and descriptions of waking life experiences. This was important because it allowed researchers to directly compare dreaming with everyday conscious experience. Instead of asking only what dreams contain, they could ask a more interesting question. How are dreams different from waking life? To analyze such a large amount of text, the researchers used advanced language models and artificial intelligence systems capable of identifying themes, emotions, imagery, social interactions, movement, and other characteristics within written reports. This allowed them to study dreams on a scale that would have been nearly impossible using traditional methods. One of the clearest findings was that dreams are fundamentally different from ordinary waking experiences. When people described their daily lives, their reports tended to include practical concerns, logical reasoning, planning, and reflections. Dreams looked very different. Dream reports contained much more visual imagery. They described places, scenes, objects, and environments in vivid detail. Dreams were also significantly more social. People frequently encountered friends, family members, strangers, and even completely fictional characters. Another major difference was movement. Dreams often involved traveling, running, flying, falling, exploring, or physically interacting with the environment. Perhaps most interestingly, dreams contain far more bizarre elements. Events that would seem impossible in waking life occurred regularly. People changed identities, moved between locations instantly, interacted with dead relatives, or experienced situations that violated normal physical laws. This suggests that dreaming is not simply thinking while asleep. Instead, dreaming appears to be a unique state of consciousness with its own characteristics and rules. The next major question was whether dream content depends on the individual. The answer was yes. Researchers found that stable personal traits significantly influenced what people dreamed about. Some individuals consistently reported richer and more detailed dream experiences. Others produced dreams with different emotional tones or thematic patterns. One important factor was dream awareness. People who naturally paid attention to their dreams tended to report more elaborate dream content. This may seem obvious at first, but it suggests that an individual's relationship with dreaming can shape what they remember and potentially what they experience while asleep. Another important factor was mind wandering. Mind wandering refers to the tendency for thoughts to drift away from the present moment toward memories, fantasies, future possibilities, or imagined scenarios. Individuals who frequently experience mind wandering during waking life also showed distinctive dream characteristics. This finding is particularly fascinating because it suggests a continuity between waking cognition and dreaming. The same mental habits that influence your thoughts during the day may continue influencing your mind while you sleep. The study also found connections between sleep quality and dream content. People who experience different sleep patterns often reported different kinds of dreams. This makes sense when we consider how dreams are generated. Dreaming occurs primarily during REM sleep, although dreams can occur in other stages as well. The quality and structure of sleep can influence how the brain processes emotions, memories, and experiences throughout the night. If sleep quality changes, dream experiences may change as well. This connection suggests that dreams are not isolated mental events. They are linked to a broader biological processes occurring throughout the sleeping brain. One of the most interesting aspects of the study involved a second data set collected during the COVID-19 pandemic. The lockdown period created a rare opportunity for researchers. Suddenly, millions of people around the world were experiencing a dramatic and shared change in daily life. Restrictions on movement, social isolation, uncertainty, and anxiety became common experiences. Researchers wanted to know whether these changes would appear in dreams. The answer was a clear yes. Dream reports collected during lockdown contained more references to restriction, limitation, confinement, and blocked movement. People's dreams reflected the reality they were living through. The emotional tone of dreams also shifted. Dreams became more emotionally intense and often reflected the stress and uncertainty people were experiencing during the pandemic. Perhaps most importantly, these changes were temporary. As restrictions eased and society gradually returned to normal, the dream patterns began to fade. This provided strong evidence that dreams are sensitive to major events occurring in waking life. One misconception about dreams is that they replay our daily experiences exactly as they happen. The study suggests this isn't true. Instead, dreams appear to transform waking experiences. Elements from real life are often mixed together in unusual ways. A workplace concern might appear as a school exam. A family member might appear in a completely unrelated setting. A recent emotional experience might be represented through symbolic imagery rather than a direct reenactment. This process allows dreams to incorporate important concerns, memories, and emotions, while still producing the strange and often surreal experiences that make them so unique. In other words, dreams reflect reality, but through a creative and highly imaginative lens. Although the study was not designed to determine the purpose of dreams, its findings support several modern theories. Many scientists believe dreams help process emotional experiences. Others argue that dreams contribute to memory consolidation by integrating new information with existing knowledge. Some researchers suggest dreams help us simulate possible solutions and practice responding to challenges. The new findings are consistent with these ideas because dreams appear deeply connected to personal experiences and ongoing concerns. Rather than being random noise, dreams' content seems organized around information that matters to the dreamer. So what should we take away from all of this? First, dreams are not completely random. They are influenced by our personalities, habits, emotional lives, and daily experiences. Second, major life events can leave clear fingerprints on dreams' content. What happens during the day doesn't stay in the daytime. Our brains continue processing those experiences while we sleep. Third, dreams reveal an interesting balance between stability and change. Some aspects of dreaming are linked to enduring personality traits, while others respond dynamically to current circumstances. This means your dreams are shaped both by who you are and by what you're going through right now. The next time you wake up from a strange dream, remember that it may not be meaningless. According to this research, your dream is likely a product of many interacting influences. Your personality, your memories, your emotions, your habit of thought, your sleep quality, and the event unfolding in your life. Dreams may not predict the future or reveal hidden supernatural messages, but they do provide a remarkable window into how the brain organizes experience. Thanks to the new AI-powered research, we're beginning to understand that window better than ever before. The sleeping mind may seem mysterious, but studies like this suggest that our dreams are telling a very human story, one shaped by our experiences, our concerns, and ultimately, ourselves. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.